all the young learners. Welcome to official YouTube channel of SRN International School. I am Pallavi Tandon, Faculty of English at SRN. Today we will be learning about the chapter 6 from grade 10th of English Language and Literature. The name of the chapter is The 100 Dresses, and today we will be knowing about part 2 of this chapter. Let me give you a short chapter sketch. Actually, the author Eleanor Estes is the writer of the 100 Dresses story, and this story is based on the real experience of the author. In continuation of the previous lesson, the 100 Dresses part 2 discloses the fact that why Wanda Pentrosky had been absent from the school. The Pentrosky family decided to shift to a big city where no one would care about their uncommon name, and the whole class along with the teacher got shocked by this news. So we will be knowing what happens in this second part of the story. So children, in the second part of the story, Wanda leaves the school without any prior information. She does not even attend the school when she was being announced a winner of the drawing competition. Her father writes a letter about the reason the students feel ashamed for their behavior, especially Peggy and Maddie. They both realize their mistake and they write a letter to her in a very friendly manner. Wanda replies and requests Miss Mason to give her 2 drawings to Peggy and Maddie each. About the characters, Wanda Pentrosky, she's a poor Polish girl with a funny name. She wears same blue dress always and boasts of having 100 dresses. Peggy always teases Wanda and she creates a game to ask Wanda about dresses, different from others, and never made Wanda cry by teasing the most popular and pretty girl in the school. Then we have Maddie. She also always teases Wanda and doesn't want others to tease her. Very close friend of Peggy and a poor girl but never boasts like Wanda. Then we have Miss Mason. She is their class teacher who helps the students and supports them. Mr. Pentrosky, that is Wanda's father, who wrote the letter to Miss Mason about Wanda's absence in the school. Let's have the overview of the chapter. Miss Mason enters the classroom with Wanda's father's letter. So the story begins when everybody was praising Wanda's art and drawings of 100 dresses made by her. A notice from the principal came. Everybody was asked to assemble in the classroom. Miss Mason announced that she had a letter from Wanda's father and she would read it loudly before the class. Miss Mason reads the letter. Mrs. Mason reads the letter in which Mr. Pentrosky, that is Wanda's father, told about Wanda's absence and informed that she was leaving the school because she is fed up of all the bullying that was going on. He informed that their family was going to settle in a big city where people are not going to laugh or tease them for their name, which everyone considered funny. For this, Miss Mason's reaction to the letter, when Miss Mason finished the letter, she understood the matter and asked everyone not to hurt anyone's feeling due to his or her name. She asked them to think about this matter as Mr. Pentrosky hadn't blamed anyone, any of the students in the class, and everybody felt ashamed about what they did. Now, we'll know about Peggy and Maddie's reaction and their repentance. When Miss Mason left the class, everybody was silent and feeling ashamed of their behavior towards Wanda. Though Wanda's father hadn't blamed them, but Peggy and Maddie were guilty of their behavior. Maddie was very upset, though she never teased Wanda directly. She remained a silent spectator and never stopped Peggy. That was her fault. Peggy, who teased Wanda every time, also felt ashamed, and both of them decided to go to her home to seek forgiveness. After the school was over, both Peggy and Maddie went to Wanda's house at Boggins Heights. Peggy still believed that she hadn't done any harm, but Wanda had taken it otherwise. When they reached there, they found Wanda's house was a worn down look but was neat and clean, just like her faded blue dress. But the family had already left. Maddie was very upset and felt that she would never be able to express her gratitude to Wanda. A friendly letter to Wanda from Peggy and Maddie. Peggy tried to defend herself, although she felt sorry for her behavior. She said if she hadn't teased Wanda about her 100 dresses, she would not have got such an idea to draw the dresses and won the contest. But Maddie decided that she would never be silent and oppose others against teasing anyone, even if she had to lose her friend. They wrote a letter telling her about the result of drawing competition. They meant to ask forgiveness for their rude and mean behavior by doing so. Now comes the Wanda's reply. Maddie and Peggy waited long for Wanda's reply to their friendly letter. After a few months, they got the reply addressed to Miss Mason. She asked Miss Mason to give the drawing of the green dress to Peggy and blue one to Maddie. She told her that she had joined a new school but missed her old school and her teacher. Maddie ran through thoughts about the events and pinned the dress on her wall. She could see her face in that dress. She ran over to Peggy's home and they both looked at the green dress with the red trimming so that they could see Peggy's face in it. Maddie started to cry, remembering all the insulting statements she passed for Wanda. Peggy consoled her to this. Now children, let me tell you the theme of the story. One of the important themes which the story reflects, that is racial discrimination. It is one of the ills of the society which has an adverse impact on the people. The story is about a Polish girl who faces discrimination when she goes to school. There are a lot of instances in the story which shows how racism affects the social and personal lives. The story makes people realize how people feel when they are exposed to such discrimination. I hope, students, you have understood the chapter. If you have liked the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.